Hi Village East. I am here to teach you how to use Overdrive, which is the Cherry Creek online digital library. There are two ways to log into Overdrive. If you are on a school computer and your computer automatically opens up to the Village East Proto page, all you have to do is come down here to where it says District Resources, and this orange icon says Overdrive Digital Library. Click on that and it'll take you to the login page for Overdrive. I'm not going to log in right now because I want to show you the other way that you can get in. The other way is to open up any web browser and you go to my.cherrycreekschools.org. Now, as you can see, it popped up on mine. If it does, you can just hit enter or return. You're going to type in your username and password. You do not need to type in @cherrycreekschools.org. Now, when I get into my.cherrycreekschools.org, I have the Overdrive tab on my home page, and once you log into it, it will be on your home page as well. But if it is not there, go down here where it says My Library. You're going to click on that, and the Overdrive Media, Audiobooks, and Ebooks tab is right here. I click on that. It's going to say, are you sure you want to leave this page because you're leaving the Cherry Creek School District portal? Yes. And it wants to double make sure that you are ready to leave the portal. Say yes. Now I am at the sign-in page. So there are two different ways. One way I can go to My Cherry Creek, and the other way is off of the Village East Proto page. Now that I am there, I can sign in. I'm going to use a student login so that we can see the same thing that you are going to see when you log in. You do not need to put the @Cherry Creek Schools. You do have to put your username and your password. Click sign in. Once you sign in, you will be taken to the home screen of Overdrive. Now this page will look different each time you sign in, and you will see different things. Right now it is Hispanic Heritage Month from September 15th to October 15th. So they give you some suggestions to read. The first thing I want to talk to you about are the different things that you will be able to check out once you are in Overdrive. In the corner of each of the books are different icons. Right here is the symbol of an ebook. It is a black book, and that means that it is a book that once you check it out, you can read it online. Now, if the symbol is black, that means it is available to check out. If it is gray, then that means that it is already checked out, but you can place a hold on the book if you would like. Another type of thing that you can check out is an audiobook. And as you can see, there's a pair of headphones right here in the corner. Now, an audiobook does not have any pages to turn. It is literally just a book that is the audio, so it plays for you, and we'll talk more about that later. And as you can see, this one is black, meaning I can borrow it. This one is gray, meaning I would have to place a hold on it. Another type of book that you can check out has a book in the corner, like right here, okay? But it also has this tab right here that says read along. That means that it is a book with audio, meaning I can read the book and it will read to me as well. Okay, now that one has a book, has the read along tab. The audio book just has headphones. There's one more thing that I want to show you that you can check out, and that is the video collection. And you will see a film strip up in the corner. Most of the videos are educational videos or books that have been turned into a video. They are not videos that you would see like at a movie theater. I'm going to show you some different things about Overdrive to help you understand it more. Starting at the top, we see the account. That is your account. Anytime you want to see your bookshelf, you click on your beautiful bald self up here, and it'll take you to your bookshelf. As you can see, this student does not have any checkouts right now. Down here, it says I can check out up to 5 books. I do not have any checked out. I can put up to 5 holds. I do not have any holds right now, and we're not going to worry about wish list items. Even though you can check out 5 books, we are asking that you do not check out 5 books and have them just sitting on your shelf, because we are sharing these books with all the students and employees of Cherry Creek School District. So please only have the amount of books that you can actually read at one time on your shelf. That would probably be one book that you are actually reading, maybe one that you would put a hold on in Overdrive, put in your account, and then maybe one that your teacher has asked you to put in your account so that you can read it with a reading group. Try to leave only 2 or 3 books in your account at a time. Now, the next thing to do is help, but hopefully you won't need that after watching this video. And then the search bar. One way to search for books is to type in the book that you are looking for. Maybe I want to look for unicorn books. There are 5 pages of unicorn books, okay? Now, here's the tricky part about this search bar. If you do not spell the word correctly, it will not find the books for you. So I'm going to spell unicorn incorrectly so you can see what I'm talking about. As you can see, now it says I have no unicorn books because I spelled it incorrectly. Now, the way I like to search books mainly, since the search bar, I'm not the greatest speller all the time, I can go to collections. Now, under collections, there are different headings. The first one we see is unlimited access for elementary. The books in this category are available to every single person in Cherry Creek. We will not run out of copies of this. You'll never have to put a hold on one of these books, okay? Now, if I click View More, I can see that there are 6 pages of unlimited access books. We have audiobooks, we have books that have audio with them and a read along, and we have regular books as well. So everybody in your class could check out this Yasmin book if they wanted to. When I go back to collections, there's unlimited access for secondary. That's middle school and high school. You do not even need to go there because watch what happens. When I hold my mouse over top of a title, it says this title is not available for your age level. You logged in with your Cherry Creek username and password. Overdrive knows what grade you're in, so it will not let you check out books that are not appropriate for you. There is Battle of the Books, ebooks with audio, historical fiction, new elementary titles. Let's go right here so that we can see some of the new elementary titles and I can show you what an ebook looks like. Now, I cannot check out this one because it is gray, but I could place a hold if I wanted to. Let's start with this book, Free Throw by Jake Maddox. I can click More, and it will tell me more about this book. This book has an interest level for 4th through 8th grade, but the text difficulty is about kindergarten through 2nd, okay? So I'm going to have to maybe preview it and see, is this a book that I want to read? I can see that there is a lot of text, but there are also pictures that might help me. So I'm going to go ahead, close this, and I'm going to borrow this book. If I go to my checkouts, I can click here, or I can click my beautiful bald self up here. Now there are 3 different options. I can read with a Kindle, which I'm not on a Kindle right now. I could download the book if I'm on my own personal computer, or I can just click read in my browser, which since I'm at school, that's what I'm going to do. As you can see, the book expires in 21 days. That means automatically it'll get turned in when it is due, and I don't have to worry about any overdue books. However, if I finish it before 21 days, please return the title so that it's not just sitting in your account. I'm going to click Read, and it opens up a new browser window, and I can click on the page, or I can use my arrow keys to turn the page. And I can see there are 12 chapters in this book. So I can just start reading the book. It will not read to me, but I can read it myself. The coolest part about this is if I'm turning my pages and I end, I can close the window. When I get home and log back into it, it will remember that I was right here. It automatically bookmarks your page for you. Now I'm going to go back to collections, and I would like to show you another type of book that you can check out, which is ebooks with audio. I'm going to go ahead and click View More. And as you can see, some of them are checked out, some of them are not. I'm going to choose one that is not checked out for right now. How about, let's read A Day with No Crayons. Now, I can either click down here and click more, or I can go ahead and click borrow, which is what I'm going to do. I can go to my checkouts, and now I have 2 books in my account. This one does not give me the option to download, so I'm just going to click read. Now, one thing that is different about this is it has these words down here that says start narration. Now I can start the narration and turn the pages, or it'll turn the pages for me to where...
A Day with No Crayons by Elizabeth Rush.
And it's automatically going to start reading to me.
Liza loved her crayons. She treasured turquoise, adored apricot, and flipped over fuchsia. In fact, coloring made Liza feel
I can pause the narration. As you notice, as it is reading, the words are lighting up. I think this is kind of neat. Most of the books don't have movement in them, but this one does. And it'll automatically turn the page for you, or you can turn the page. Okay? It will, again, remember the page that I'm on. I can start and stop the narration.
What on earth are you doing? Her mother cried. Coloring, said Liza.
Now, I can close this. Now, as you can see, now it has changed. I can check out 5 books. I already have 2 checked out. I am going to return both of these titles, though, because I do not want to read them right now. I'm in another student's account. Please do not just check out and return, because it will eventually lock you out of your account if you're not taking the time to read the books. I'm not going to rate this book because I did not read the book. But if I did finish a book, I could give my opinion of whether or not I thought it was a 1-star book all the way up to a 5-star if I thought it was amazing. But yes, I want to return the title. Even though I could keep it for 21 days, I'm not going to keep it. Now, the other type of book that I would like to show you are the audiobooks. I'm going to go to New Audiobooks. I'm going to click View More so that I can see them all. Now, the audiobooks, remember, have headphones on them. Oh, extra credit. I love this book. I'm going to go ahead and borrow this book. I'm going to go to my checkouts. And as you can see, again, no option to download. I'm going to listen in my browser. It's going to open up a new window. And basically, I just hit play, and it'll start playing the book. Now, some of you might be thinking, why would I want to just listen to a book? Well, I know that some students like to check the book out of the library here at Village East and then check out the audiobook on Overdrive so they can listen to it while they're reading it. And I like to do that, especially with books that have characters with different accents or if they're from other countries. Now, if I already checked out the book and I'm already on a certain chapter, I can fast forward to that chapter. Or up here in the right-hand corner, I can choose the chapter as well.
Thanks for reading this.
It will save your spot on audiobooks once you log out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and I'm going to return this title. I actually have read this book before, and I think it's amazing, so I'm going to go ahead and rate it. Now, the next thing I would like to show you is how to place a hold on a book. So I'm going to go to picture books. I can go anywhere, but that's just what I'm choosing for right now. Oh, every little thing. I love this book, except, as you can see, it's gray. That means it's checked out. So I can place a hold on this book. Now, the first time that you place a hold on a book, it will ask you for your birthday. So you do need to know the month, which I know the student's birthday. And I'm going to go ahead and click Submit. It will only ask you for your birthday one time. Now, what this is telling you is that when your hold is available, when you log in, you will have a number 1 up here by your bald, beautiful self telling you that you have a hold available. I'm going to go ahead and click on my account so that I can go to my holds, and it says I am next in line for this title. Sometimes it might tell me I have 6 people in front of me or 4 people in front of me. Now, because I'm in another student's account, I'm going to cancel this hold because they don't know that I put it on for them. So you can remove the hold. The last thing that I want to show you, I'm going to go back to collections. Give it a minute for it to completely load. And as you can see, this blue tab right here says screening room. I'm going to go there so I can show you what the videos look like. When it opens up, it leads me to a home page where I can scroll down and see all different kinds of videos, or I can go right here to my collections, and it has different headings for all the different types of videos. There's ancient world videos, animal videos. Now, middle school and high school, I'm not going to be able to view, so I'm going to go ahead to animal videos. That's what I would like to look at first. I'm going to go to view more. Now that I'm in animal videos, I can search which animals I would like to watch. I might want to watch this safari video. So I'm going to click borrow, go to my checkouts, and all you have to do is hit play. There is no downloading. Once I'm in the video, I just hit play. I'm going to turn the volume down so you can hear me too. I can hold my mouse down here and fast forward if I need to. I can see how long the video is. It's 21 minutes. Fast forward a little bit so we can see what it does.
Considering there was little or no organized wildlife preservation in India up until the early 1970s.
I can pause it by clicking on it, and I can close it just like I close my books. Now, as you can see, it expires in 5 days, not the 21 days as a book. And I'm going to go ahead and return this title because I don't need to have this in the student's account. If I want to go back to books, it's this little tiny tab up here that says main collection. That is how I get back to books. This has changed for those of you that have used Overdrive in the past. Now, the last thing that I do want to tell you is please sign out. If you do not sign out and someone else gets your computer after you were logged in, they will be in your account. And that's going to be really sad for both of you because if you check out a book and it's in someone else's account, it's not going to be there when you sign back in. And if it's in somebody else's account, they may not have wanted that book. And maybe they were waiting on a hold and now they can't get it because you added another book to their shelf. So please, if you get into Overdrive and it already opens up to the main screen, click sign out first. You should always sign in. So before you leave, click sign out. Then you can just log off. I hope I was able to teach you all something about Overdrive. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask me.